Okay, welcome to Chavo and Ras TV. This is Dancehall Saturdays Review. This week we're gonna be talking about a little different thing, not exactly dancehall, but we're gonna be talking about Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Actually, as we speak, this is his birthday. Okay, so we're gonna be celebrating Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Just want to say happy birthday to Marcus Mosiah Garvey. He was Jamaica's first national hero. Okay, so we have to celebrate that, we have to enjoy that, we have to speak about that, and we really appreciate Marcus Garvey and what he did for black people in the diaspora, and represent himself so good as a black man in this world. Okay, so we're just gonna be telling you a little bit about Marcus Garvey. He was born in August 17, which is this day. That's why we're celebrating his birthday. 1887 in St. Anne's Bay, Jamaica, and he died on June 10th, 1940 in West Kensington of the UK. That's in London. Okay, and Marcus Garvey was a political activist, right? He was a publisher, he was a journalist, he was an entrepreneur, and he was, as the list goes on, he was a well-gifted black man. Okay, and we really have to show our respect to this man, and we really have to know our black history. So this is why we have to talk about these kind of stuff, right? So he was also the founder and the first president of the general of the UNIA. So the UNIA mean the Universal Negro Improvement Association. That was his organization. He was the CEO of that organization back then when he was reigning in his days. Okay, so we have to know these things. And Marcus Garvey was the first African Community League, which means he was the first man who actually organized a whole plan and actually executed in taking Africans, right, back to Africa. Africans that was taken away from Africa as a slave. And Marcus Garvey actually accomplished that dream that no one ever did. He was the first man to ever did that. Okay, so all over he is a national hero, not just in Jamaica. He's a black hero for us black people in the diaspora also. Okay, so just to put this in there too, that we talking about Marcus Garvey. He was the first Jamaican that was to be deported from the United States of America because of his influence. He was so powerful. Okay, he organized a lot of meeting in Harlem, in New York, and like thousand of people turn out, thousands of people, rebellious people just like him. In those days, this is how we actually get things going. It wasn't about the media or the internet. It was actually physically being there. And he done so much that we have to actually highlight these stuff so that black people could know. Okay, and the people also declare Marcus Mosiah Garvey as the African president, the provision African president, which means he have the vision. He was the first one to have certain vision of black people returning back to Africa and how he was about to get it done, and he actually did it. Okay, so they declare him the African president in that way. All right, so we have one quote from Marcus Mosiah Garvey. All right, and I need you guys to really think about it. And it goes like this: a people without their knowledge of their past, of their history, of their origin, or their culture is like a tree without roots. Okay, so he basically saying that a tree would not bear fruit without the root, okay? So if you don't know your roots, if you don't know your history, if you don't know your culture, we cannot flourish, we cannot grow. So we have to know our history. This is why it's important for us as black people, melanated people, to learn our history, learn our origin, learn our past, know where we're coming from, know where our ancestors, know how they got here. When we know this stuff, then we will be able to grow, okay? This is one of Marcus Mosiah Garvey quote. He have a next one that he say, if you have no confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life, right? So anything you're doing, anything in general, if you have no confidence in doing it, you are twice defeated, right? I specifically picked these quotes from Marcus Garvey books because I really like what they're saying, and I could actually explain it to my audience, right? Or my viewers. So if you have no confidence in nothing what you're doing before you started it, you are already defeated because you have no confidence, okay? But with confidence, you already won before you started. So this is what Marcus Garvey is saying, and he have one more quote that I'm gonna leave you with. Liberate the mind of men, and ultimately liberate the mind of men, and ultimately you will liberate the body of men, okay? This is how he said that was his exact word. So which means if you free the mind of the people who are depressed, who are been told that they can't do nothing, who been left behind, if you could free the minds of the African people, which when I say African people, I mean Africans in the diaspora, which means all black people, right? If you could free the mind of black people, they will do the rest. They will free their self. They will free their own body. If you could free the mind of the people, there are certain things that they wasn't seeing, but now they will see it, okay? This is what Marcus Garvey is saying, and these are his word. And from Shavor Ras TV, once again, I just want to say, really appreciate everything what you do for us as black people, as African people. Marcus Mosiah Garvey, really appreciate it. We just want to say thank you again and happy birthday. And if you like this video right here, just give a thumbs up, okay? Leave a comment in the comment section. And this was Shavor Ras TV, and I will see you in the next video.